Hello, my sunflowers. We're back. And I wanted to do this for Lowell. He wanted something to read on Dawn from Envo. You're never going to get it. Not my love. You're never going to get it. I mean, they made so many things. Giving him something he can feel. To know that I love. I don't remember the words. But they were the group back in the day. Okay? They were humongous. We loved En Vogue, and we loved En Vogue. But nevertheless, leading to the point today, I've really been thinking about her and trying to figure out what to say about her.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really nothing I really can say other than the fact that she chose this. Whatever reason, I think that, she was having problems with my mom. Allegedly, she was having problems with the man that she was staying with.
Yes.
And she lost the house. And I truly believe, because from where I'm understanding it, when she lost her house, she lost everything.
Got you.
It was like that was her motivation. And when she lost that, I think that Dawn just gave up and just moved to her car. She said, look, I can't get along with my mother. I can't get along with my boyfriend. And she said she went back and stayed in the hotel with them for about 8 months. And it wasn't right. And so she left, right? But Dawn said this has been an eye-opening for her. Right now, I think her ex-husband is trying to get her a job, and I don't think that that's what she wanted. And let me say this.
Okay.
It's not cheap living in your car.
That
Cheaper.
It is.
Cheaper.
Yeah, cheaper.
But not cheap. You got to pay for gas. Yes. You got to travel. You got to move. You got to pay tolls. You got to eat. You got to bathe.
Mm-hmm.
Your car needs maintenance.
Yes.
Everyone that's doing this for whatever, they got an income coming in. Outside of that, how you going to live in your car?
For real.
And a lot of people say they live in their cars, but many of them are living in SUVs.
Mm-hmm.
Or something like a van.
Yeah, an RV.
What they call SUVs, and what else?
An RV.
And RVs.
Mm-hmm.
And
or a mobile home. What was it?
They had mobile because they movable. Mobile homes, RVs, and SUVs. They used to call them like vans, where they have vans. So people are doing that. You know what? I look at people. We look at the show. We even named them before.
Yes, we have.
People that live in their cars that's doing really good. Mm-hmm. And I don't see anything wrong with it.
No.
She just stepped out the earth. She just stepped off and just needed chill time. Will she come back? Let's see her mental. Because I think along the way, Dawn just snapped.
Okay.
That's how I see it.
At the break of dawn?
At the break of dawn, Dawn just fell and collapsed. Cut me.
Okay.
Thank you, baby Crone.
You're welcome. Let's try to get a little bit more even of a cut this time.
So let me get something to represent Dawn. No, Dawn, where are you? Here.
For where art thou, Dawn?
The Knight of Swords.
Okay.
So if I choose that for her, that means that she got a lot of thoughts, a lot of creativity, a lot of things she wants to do still. She's still like a knight that's dashing forth, but it's cloudy. Things are not 100. It's not a white horse, it's a gray horse. Mm-hmm. And when you with the color gray, it means it's not all clear.
Right.
It's murky.
Mm-hmm.
It's not white, it's not black, it's there in the middle. And even though you can see colorful things, that there are things. And from what I'm getting about this card, there were more opportunities for Dawn. It just seemed that Dawn checked out.
Okay, I like that.
She checked out. And what else would I say about Dawn? Oh, was it a mental thing?
Okay.
Equilibrium. Wasn't balanced. She wasn't balanced. She just wanted to get away. I think she felt humiliated when she lost her house. I think that she just couldn't deal with it. And I think even now, I just still think there's some bitter feelings there towards her. Yes. And I do think that she longed for a loving home. Or that's what she come from. In other words, she knows what it's like to have, and she knows what it's like to have not.
Mm-hmm.
And it just seems like there's still a part of her that want that happy ending.
Okay.
But I don't think that she's ready, because she said, don't feel sorry for me. I'm good. At least that's what I heard. What did you hear?
Yep, exactly those words. Is I felt like I heard, just don't feel sorry for me. You know, she picked this out. She chose to live this life. It's not
It's
anything,
liberating for her.
right? It's nothing financial, hard
It's not a
times.
financial thing, you know. I think she live in an SUV.
Okay.
I don't think when they say a car, I don't picture
Yeah,
a two-seater or a four-seater that you pinched in the back.
No.
No, I think that they mean a car,
Yeah, like an SUV
a
car.
SUV. I mean, if I'm going to live in my car, I'm going to get an SUV
Mm-hmm.
so I can have privacy
Yes, and space.
and space. Yeah, yeah. So here I see her. This is if I'm looking at it from the past. If I'm looking at it from the past, I see someone that was so overwhelmed that they left a stable place.
Okay.
That, you know, when she lost her home, that was stable. I think when she lost it, I think she just broke inside, and I think her equilibrium was off. I think she tried, but nothing she was doing was working, and I think that she knew she just took time out for herself. And she got lost in herself.
Okay.
That's what I think. You have a
Okay.
question?
Yes, my question is, how is her relationship with her mother now?
I don't know. I can only go by the cards. My thing is, it's saying that it's sorrowful.
Uh-huh.
Like her mother could be a type of woman that's stuck in her way.
Okay.
You know, stuck doing it the way she likes doing it. I see sorrow. I see, I don't know. Do you know when the last time she said she spoke to her mother?
Let's see.
Because I see heartfelt feelings there. Heartfelt. And I just see heartfelt feelings. And also when Dawn did this, she wasn't in her stable. She was grieving over her house. She really lost her house. And
the last time she has spoken with her mother was in almost 3 years.
That's what I thought. It's sorrowful. I don't know what happened, but just allegedly. Is her mother married?
Let's see if I can find that.
Because it sounds like something went on in that house when she was there. It sounds like that. Mm-hmm. Because when she couldn't live in her mother's house, she went and stayed with her boyfriend or the guy who put her up in a hotel for 8 months. And then he kept on telling her, get a house, but she could never find the right one. Mm-hmm. I don't know what's going on with that. I really don't know.
Yes, I'm not sure to find out the reason why, or if her mother
is her mother and father married?
Oh, her mom and dad's married?
Yeah, I just want to know if she married. Because I don't know what could have happened in that house to make you leave and not speak to your mom in 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Was a man involved? You know, nothing. So what?
No. Sorry, no. That's actually her. Hold on.
So that's what I see. Mm-hmm. I see whatever went down in her mother home. It's sorrowful. It's sad. Whatever it went on, but she knows the good life. She had her own place. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I could not find that information.
Right. So she knows. I think I want to know, how is her status now? How is her foundation now? I think opportunities are coming her way.
Okay.
I think she's got more choices. She's being more careful. She clung to her past, though, because I could see her here. You see, looking down at sorrowfulness. Here, looking in the back of her. So it just seems like it's hard for her to get away from her past. Because I when I'm reading it, it looked like she had sorrowful moments. It seemed like she knows what it's like to have plenty. But I think that she has been taken advantage of and been used and abused. And I think this is what I'm seeing, which caused more sorrowfulness. Even though I do see here with the swords that mentally she wants to move on, but she moved with extreme caution now.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And is there money to be made? I think she knows that it is. They could get together and do a show. They could take a couple of rehearsals. I think she knows that there's money to be made. But she wants to go back to the group? I think she's twixt in between. It seems like, yes, she would go back to the group, but it would have to be changed, managers. Things would have to be done differently. Because that's the Two of Swords. And she comes out as a sword, and she comes out here as a sword. So that's 3 swords here. So that means mental. That means she something really troubled her trust. So she's not trusting like she used to. So I think that she would get back with this. This is not a no. It's just a not sure. And I think she needs to feel safe. You have a question?
Yes, my question is, how's her love life?
Well, we had the page looking up at the sword, and so what do we see in that? Opposites attract. Air, an air sign and fire sign. Is she with someone? Is she with someone? I don't know. I don't know if she's in a serious relationship with anyone.
Okay.
What they say?
First off, she's a Sagittarius.
Right.
An early Sagittarius at that one.
But it could be an older person or somebody older in her life that looks out for her. Because here I see the Emperor. So that is a male, but a very strong male. Somebody who probably give her money, help her along, find her pretty, cute.
Yeah, they don't mention if she's dating anybody.
Yeah, so that's what I see. But I do see a strong male in her life, and I don't think it's her father or her stepfather, whatever the case may be. I don't know. But I definitely see that she would go back to En Vogue, but things would have to be different. And she's older now. She's in her 50s, But it would take a lot of rehearsal. And she could be ready. If an offer was right, I'm sure she would get out of her car, Am I right about that? Yeah, I think if the money was right and she was making that kind of money and things was doing good, but sometimes when you lost the thing, you lost it.
Yeah.
You can go back, but it'll never be the same because you don't have your youth. You just stepped off. And I truly believe it was mental. I think she did that. I mean, she could drive and everything, but I think to just hold on to her mental, I think she just had to check out. I think it was too much going on. I think she was too young. And I think that too much was going on at the time. And I think that from what I see about the cards, she was taken advantage of. And I'm even wondering, was it S?
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I even want to know if there was some of that going on. Because I still have questions. What would make you leave your mother's house and not speak to her in 3 years? Something really bad happened. And I got the feeling a male was involved. Okay. Either it's how you treat my daddy or how my daddy treated me, or how it's something.
Yep, something
I don't know,
lines.
But I'm picking something up. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't know what would make a child leave saying, I can't get along. And so you go live out on the street. Then you go live with a man for 8 months. And it just seems like you have male problems. That's a lot dealing with your mother. So, I don't even know if she was raised by her biological father. I don't know. Last card. She's not afraid to be homeless. She's content in her car. And if you see this card is walking right on out the picture. It's not like coming in anywhere. Like it's not over here. Whatever it is, it seems like it's just walking right on out her life. She have seen hard times, experienced hard times. And being homeless don't bother her. She know how to weather the storms. She's stronger, bigger, and better for it. You know, she live a nomadic lifestyle, and this is what she chose. And there is some comfort that she finds in that.
Yes.
It may not make sense to me. It may not make sense to you, but it makes sense to her. For whatever happened, she found the way to hold on to her mental.
Yes.
Just when she was about to lose it. Just when she became unstable. Just when the man she thought was the right man, she's been let down and deceived. And so the only thing she knew was this, I'm just going to go head on and go out in the world and become a nomad.
Yep.
A driving nomad. And is there anything wrong with that? No. She's just nomadic and just to roam the earth, travel, many of them out there. They even go overseas and do it.
Yes.
So I can't find nothing wrong with her, but I do see a woman that was holding on to her mental. I definitely see that this is a woman that knew a lot of sorrows and that has been used, abused, and taken advantage of. In what capacity, I don't know. This is a woman that knows what it's like to have a lot and know what it's like to live on the bare minimum. And to walk in life and say, I'm not afraid. She's gotten stronger for it. And as far as her getting a house, I'm getting to the place that I don't even think that that was a problem. I think she could have did that. Let's see. Yes, she had the power and the resources. If she wanted a house, she could have had one.
Okay.
When she lost her house, that was a big part of her. When she lost it, she's like, I'm done. And the way that she lost it. And I think for her, she mourned that loss of that house.
Okay.
You know, that was her pride and joy. And I think when she lost it, and could she get another house? Of course she can. Of course she's gone. Of course she can. But will she? I just think that right now, everything, what I'm picking up is that things are up in the air. I'm willing to give in, but my heart is still not open because she doesn't trust easily. She's been hurt. She's been let down. She's been deceived. And I think it's going to be very hard for her, especially if she's dealing with any of the old managers. So we'll see what it brings. But as far as her being nomadic, she could have changed that a long time ago. But this is the life that she truly did choose.
Yeah.
So, and that's my reading on Dawn. Did you like that?
Yes, I did, actually.
That's all I got. That's all I got. And I have to respect what she said.
Yep.
Has it been some dark times? Of course. Yes. Has it been some lonely, cold nights? Yes. And days? Yes. But this is someone who drive with the knowing of the magician that I can change this situation anytime I want.
Exactly.
I'm like this because I want to be. If I want to be in a relationship where a man could take care of me, I could have that. If I wanted to be singing, I could have that. But I truly believe that she suffered some kind of mental that she really needed to check out for her own mental health. I think when she lost the house, I think it really hurt her deeply. And do I think that she'll come out this? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. She don't know. But I do know what will bring her out if she gets back with the group and they start doing music or doing concerts. I think she would like that, but it's going to have to be very careful with management and all those things. She's really not the same, so she'll be more paranoid about that and more caring and looking at her stuff more carefully. She's not going to be little old Dawn. This is 50-something-year-old Dawn now. You're not going to be able to play her or anything. All the girls have grown up over the years, so we'll see. Well, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Again, if you like this reading, please give us a thumbs up. Or if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It really helps us ever so much. Help us sisters over here out.
Yes.
We really, really need it. What else can I say, baby Crone?
Leave a comment.
Yes, don't forget, if you have a comment or something you want to add to the story or some information that I didn't hit on, please let me know. I really want to know. But other than that, I just think that Dawn is doing what Dawn needs to do for Dawn's mental. I think Dawn came to a breaking point in her life. And that's why Dawn got out there. That car is mine. And in her little car, she went and she lived her life.
That's true.
And you can't have, in order to keep a car, you need, tell the truth, you need money.
Yes, especially if you're using it for daily transportation, get it to everywhere you need to go.
And it could be, she could have a sugar daddy out there that give her money. We don't know. We don't know. But I know that she's living the life that she feels is best for her now. And can she get out of that state? Yes. This is what she chose.
Mm-hmm.
And will she go back to En Vogue? If everything is right.
Okay.
She'll be willing. That's my read. And with that, we love you. Sunflowers.